Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to the first happy hour of 2025. It's going to take me a while to remember to say 2025. It doesn't really roll off the tongue like 2024 did, but we will get there. We do adjust. The only thing that doesn't change, folks, is that things will change. But don't worry, no, you're not getting original songs this week. That was the last show. This week, we're starting the year by going back to the 80s, 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 80s. Yeah, you can tell by my neon background that I'm getting serious about some 80s tunage here on the show today. So why don't we kick off with something a little bit stereotypical, something that you'd probably expect an Australian bloke in his 40s to be playing when he does an 80s tribute show, and that is a little bit of Men at Work. Why don't you join me down under, where women blow and men chunder? Okay. This is called Down Under, Men at Work. 3, 4. Traveling in a frayed out combi on a hippie trailhead full of zombies. I met a strange lady, she made me nervous. She took me in and gave me breakfast. She said, do you come from a land down under? Women glow and men plunder. Can you hear the thunder? You better run, you better take cover, you now. Buying bread from a man in Brussels. He was 6'4", full of muscles. I said, do you speak my language? He just smiled and gave me a Vegemite sandwich. He said, I come from a land down under, where peanuts flow and men chunder. Can you hear the thunder? You better run, you better take cover, you now. Landing down in Bombay with a slack jaw and not much to say. I said to the man, are you trying to tempt me? Because I come from the land of plenty. He said, oh, do you come from a land down under? Women glow and men plunder. Can you hear the thunder? You better run, you better take cover. Oh, yes. Any song that mentions chunder? Yes, we do come from the land of plenty and the land of hotness at the moment. Yeah, I know it's quite cold. A lot of folks were chatting in the other shows today about snow, which is something that's very foreign to me. But yeah, it's definitely a little warm here today. Chico rolls can make you. Yeah, look, don't eat Chico. Friends don't let friends eat Chico rolls on the regular. If you don't know what a Chico roll is, think of a spring roll or an egg roll, but kind of thicker and chunkier. Yeah, it's as bad as it sounds. But after enough 4X's, after enough, what do you think we drink? Foster's. After a couple of cans of Foster's lager, yeah, you know what? Chico roll sounds like a good idea, doesn't it? Let's take it out, folks. Hello to Sam Tex, Cal, absolutely unpronounceable and untaggable now. G'day to the Leelaverse. Hello to Garage Band Covers, Bleeding Red Beats. Hello to Angela Sinclair, who must be around as well. Moo, Barry McGrew, Hugh Cordwell. G'day to you. Who have I missed here? I'll scroll on down. Mum and Dad, hello there. I finally did the Aussie Tourism, uses a version of that song with slightly different. Really? It doesn't surprise me. The whole, hey, we'll throw another shrimp on the barbie for you. It was around that very short period of time where Paul Hogan, Crocodile Dundee, was like a big thing. And yeah, you had to kind of, it's a little bit older than even me, but apparently, yeah, in the 80s, Australia was a fascination of the States. Hello, Brad Example as well. Hello, Sacco7. Hope you are well. I'm drinking a slightly transparent beer today. It's the Goat, but it's their summer ale, and they've changed their can to make it even worse for my green screen now. So cheers, everybody. Welcome to 2025. Hello, Joe and Barry Glenn. Should we play this tune? The 80s had some amazing songs with some great chord progressions. Like there's nothing quite like the 80s for awesome chord progressions. And this one is one of my favorite 80s tunes, mostly because it's got some super cool chord changes in here, including the need to use an E flat, which is always fun when you're playing it on an acoustic guitar, especially when you capoed up on the first fret. Got to remember, if I miss the E flat, folks, you'll now know why. This is Spandau Ballet and a track called True. So true, funny how it seems, always in time, but never in line for dreams. Head over heels when toe to toe. This is the sound of my soul. This is the sound. I bought a ticket to the world. Now I've come back again. While I find it hard to write the next line, oh, I want the truth to be said. Sing it if you know it. Ha, 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 ha. I know this much is true. Ha, 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 ha. I know this much is true. With a thrill in my head and a pill on my tongue, dissolve the nerves that just begun. Listening to Marvin all night long. This is the sound of my soul. This is the sound, always slipping from my head. Sands of time I've been told. Take your seats and I will write the next line. Oh, I want the truth to be known. Ha, 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 ha. I know this much is true. Ha, 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 ha. I know this much is true. Ooh. Spandau Ballet. There were some weird names of bands in the 80s too, weren't there? Spandau Ballet is a cool band name. Hello, Cold Acre. How are you, mate? Cold Acre. Acre. Never really thought about your name, but Cold Acre. Like a cold acre of land? Or is it like as we get older, you wake up cold and acring? No, not that at all. Spandex Ballet. It's that Spandex Ballet band. They play only in spandex. You can see they're Johnsons. Yeah, not really. I read somewhere about how Australia would be the only place after nuclear fallout that wouldn't be inhabitable. Yeah, come on down. It really depends. That was back. So you probably read that in the 80s when the USSR and America were just going to nuke the crud out of each other. Now that it's probably going to be China or Korea, yeah, we're a little bit more boned down here, just so you know. Who haven't I said hello to? I see some fine folks here. Yeah, how good is Mark's cool new profile pic? I said last week he looked like the bouncer, but no, he says he's the friendly doorman that will escort you into the place. But yeah, he'll probably also kick you out if you do things. A cold acre of beer, maybe. I'm gonna have a drink. Yeah. So just full disclosure. I do have the cricket in front of me, so it's the last day, well, the third day, which is the last day of the fifth test of the Australia-India series here. So worst possible timing for me, and Australia need like 100 runs to win. They got all day to do it. Steve Smith's just being DRS'd. But yeah, I'll be multitasking here today. Hello, Joel Crouch. That's a cool name too. I'm imagining you like a ninja crouching shadows. Let's play some mother-loving Blondie, shall we? This is a freaking great tune. It goes a little bit something like this. 2, 3, 4. Color me your color, baby. Color me your car. Color me your color, darling. I know who you are. Call me up your color chart. I know where you're coming from. Call me on the line. Call me anytime. Call me, I'll arrive. You can call me any day or night. Call me. Cover me with kisses, baby. Cover me with love. Ooh, roll me in designer sheets. I'll never get enough. Emotions come, I don't know why. Cover up love's alibi. Call me on the line. Call me anytime. Call me, I'll arrive when you're ready. We can share the wine. Call me. Ooh, the languages of love. Ooh, amor, chiama, chiami, I know what I love. Ooh, appelle-moi, mon chéri, appelez-moi. Anytime, any place, anywhere, anyway. Anytime, any place, anywhere, any day, anyway. Call me on my life. Call me anytime. Call me, I'll arrive. Call me for some overtime. Call me in my life. Call me in a sweet design. Call me all along. Call me for your lover's alibi. Call me. A little bit of Blondie, call me. I'm hungry too, Leela. I want some lunch. Call me. I don't want some lovin', I want some lunch. Thank you, Joe and Barry Glenn. You folks are awesome. Yeah, it's 2025. It's a cost of living crisis. So if you'd like to help support me and the work I do around here on Studio Live today, you're more than welcome and able to put a donation. You can use Super Chat. You can use the PayPal. Except they own Honey, so now I'm like, oh, is there any other better way that I can take donations? Maybe I just need to rattle the virtual can somewhere. But thank you. Yeah, Blondie. Blondie does indeed rock. Six quid 99. Actually, it's 6.99 loonies because it's Canadian. There you go. All righty. Yes, donations always expected, never no, other way around. Australia now 3 for 58. They're not going to make this easy on us. Oh man, I promise I'm actually paying more attention to the music. But if you hear some bung chords, it's probably it's probably distracted. John's watching the cricket. Quick drink. Yes, envelopes of small unmarked bills to my PO box. How about that? And then I'll get like done for money laundering and drug dealing. All right, let's play this tune. This is one of my favourite tunes. I've said this every time I play a song by either Europe or the Eurythmics. I tell the story that the first 2 cassette tapes I ever owned that I bought with my very own money from Kmart back in the 80s were Europe and the Eurythmics. I was right there in that EU section. And this is the tune from Europe. We're leaving together, but still it's farewell. And maybe we'll come back to earth, who can tell? I guess there is no one to blame. We're leaving ground. Will things ever be the same again? And welcome us all. So many light years to go, and things to be found. I'm sure that we'll all miss it so. It's the final countdown. The final countdown. Final countdown. Oh, oh, it's the final countdown. Not quite the same without the big 10, 9, 8, 7. Whoop, whoop, bow, na, na, na. Yeah, it's a bit of an epic song, isn't it? People know that song still, yeah? That was a popular song in all parts of the world. It was massive. Europe were huge in Australia. It's a bit weird because, yeah, there's bands called America. There's a band called Australian Crawl, not quite Australia. Is there a band called England? I want to be like Uganda. Hello, we're Uganda. We're from Scotland. That would be weird. But yeah, there's lots of bands called places and countries around the place. Bon Jovi Bon Jovi. They're very similar to Europe, aren't they? It's strange, but admitting to liking Europe was what got you beaten up. See, that's weird because Europe and Bon Jovi were kind of in the same ballpark. Maybe maybe Bon Jovi was slightly cooler. Europe were a bit more the lame dad band version of that. Europe or Aussie. Yeah, is there a band called Aussie? There's probably something that's got Aussie in it. I mean, our most famous Aussie band in the 80s was, Men at Work, Cold Chisel, some of you may have heard of. In Excess were big. And these guys were huge in the 80s here in Australia. Bon Joni, John Bonham. So this is a band that they had some success outside of Australia. Originally as Split Enz, and then as Crowded House. And every time I play them, there's always going to be Boston. There you go. There's always going to be arguments about that we claim these as Australian. Yes, they're from New Zealand, but we do claim we love claiming things. Russell Crowe, no, we don't want him. He's New Zealand. But Crowded House, they're Australian. This is called Into Temptation. You opened up your door, couldn't believe my luck. You in your new blue dress, taking away my breath. Cradle is soft and warm, couldn't do me no harm. Showing me how to give into temptation, knowing full well the earth will rebel. Into temptation, modeling of this world, could never amount to betrayal. The sentence is all my own, the price is to watch is to fail. And as I turn to go, you looked at me for half a second with an open invitation for me to go into temptation, knowing full well the earth will rebel. Into temptation, safe in the wide open arms of hell. We can go sailing in, climb down, lose yourself when you link along into temptation, right where you belong. The guilt to get no sleep, the last show hours of the morning. Experience is cheap, should listen to the warning. The cradle is soft and warm, into temptation, knowing full well the earth will rebel. Into your wide open arms, nowhere to break the spell. Oh, break the spell. Into Temptation, Crowded House. Look, there may be some of you that don't know Crowded House and their back catalogue, and that's cool. But I invite you, I welcome you to go and check them out because they're a really cool band with lots of really cool tunes. We need a band named Antarctica. Just call it Wall of Ice, Thomas. What was I saying on the Book of Face the other day? That picture is doing the rounds again. I don't know what. So 2025, it's like, let's get conspiratorial again. Speaking of, space and Europe and the final countdown and stuff, the whole that picture where the astronauts all had their helmets off on the moon because we didn't really go to the moon. The moon landing was faked. Sorry, you have to do that voice whenever you talk like this. Wait, wasn't I going to be positive in 2025? All right, let's flip that around. I very much appreciate all the wonderful science people who bring science into our world and have things based on fact. I don't know. It's hard. Isn't it harder to be positive than it is to just call out people being stupid? Wet, Wet, Wet. Oh, Wet, Wet, Wet was a great name of band, wasn't it? Hello, Gordon Lee Weaver. Thank you, by the way, Gordon Lee Weaver, for the kind donation. He donated. Thank you to Gordon. Thank you to Brock from Scapular Winging Records. The last two donators to the cause over on the PayPal. I appreciate you big time. Oh no, that's the voice your wife uses to take the piss out of you. Yeah, I know it's 2025. It's hard to get my head around that, isn't it? What's the most Hugh Caldwell says no, but isn't that I feel it in my fingers? I have played that before. Christmas is all around you. All right, thank you. Thanks for being here. It's always a pleasure to hang out with all of y'all. We kicked this off nearly 5 years ago. We're going to have a big 5th anniversary coming up, which will also be the 5th anniversary of the global pandemic. The two are forever linked. Oh, that's a bit sad, isn't it? All right, if you didn't know Crowdies, you're going to know this one. This is a classic tune. It's called Don't You Forget About Me. Simple Minds. 2, 3, 4. Hey, 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 hey. Ooh. Won't you come see about me? I'll be alone, dancing, you know it, baby. Tell me your troubles and doubts, giving me everything inside and out. Love strange, so real in the dark. Think of the tender things we've been working on. Slow change may pull us apart when the light gets into your heart, baby. Don't you forget about me. Don't you forget about me. Will you stand above me? Look my way, never love me. Rain keeps falling down, down, down. Will you recognize me? Call my name or walk on by. Rain keeps falling down, 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 down. Hey. Ooh. Yes, cough, 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 cough. Starting the year well. Don't you try to pretend it's my feeling will win in the end. I won't harm you or touch your defensive vanity and security. Don't you forget about me. I'll be alone, dancing, you know it, baby. Going to take you apart. I'll put us back together at heart, baby. Don't you forget about me. Don't you forget about me. on my name. I say la 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 when you walk on by. Simple Mind. When I wake up, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who wakes up next to you. When I go out, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. If I get drunk, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who gets drunk next to you. And if I haver, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who's havering to you. But I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walked 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. When I'm working, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who's working hard for you. When the money comes in for the work I'll do, I'll pass almost every penny on to you. When I come home, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who comes back home to you. And if I grow old, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who's growing old with you. But I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walked 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. This is a really sad part. When I'm lonely, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who's lonely without you. When I'm dreaming, well, I know I'm gonna dream about the time when I'm with you. But when I go out, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. And if I come home, yes, I know I'm gonna be the man who come back home with you. I'm gonna be the man who's coming home one more time with you. But I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walked 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. Oh yeah, a couple of classics back to back there with Simple Minds, Don't You Forget About Me, and the Proclaimers. I'm going to be brackets 500 miles. Costa says, I was at a Maltese reception band in 94, 95, and the three other guys would yell out something in Maltese, which was offensive in the ta-da-da-da-da bit. Yeah, okay. It's a bit like the hammer. Okay, Australians, Thomas, get ready because you're going to have to unblock this because I'm going to do something here. I don't think anyone else in the world does this. Am I ever going to see your face again? Am I ever gonna see your face again? So Australians will know what I'm doing there. Did that catch on anywhere else in the world, or did you not even really have that song? Who was that by? That was the Angels, wasn't it? That was an Australian band. Yeah, see, look, Secret Legacy's even, he can't bring himself to put it there. So yeah, it's the Angels, and it's a song called "Am I Ever Going to See Your Face Again?" And in that part there, you're a big fan of the Angels, yeah. Am I ever gonna see your face again? If that's ever played in public, doesn't matter where it is. Could be a wedding, could be a bar mitzvah, could be a christening. The whole crowd will be, no way, get fucked, fuck off. It's gold. It's classic. And if anyone ever plays the song "Eagle Rock" by Daddy Cool, in certain company, all the lads, all the fellas, will pull their pants down. They'll leave their undies up most of the time, but they'll pull their pants down and dance to the entire song, usually while, drinking a tinny at the same time. This is Australian culture for you. Probably safe to play in the USA. Yeah, Doc Neeson of the Angels was indeed a force of nature. All right, I'm gonna have to play a little ballad here for a moment. Was anyone like? A lot of people say that, weirdly enough, I get compared to two vocalists when people hear me sing for the first time. They're like, some people are like, you sound like Peter Gabriel. And others are like, you sound like Phil Collins. And I'm like, that's a great compliment because I dig Genesis. And I like Phil Collins. And this is one of my favourite songs from Phil Collins. Is that a South Australian thing, Coldy? Hasn't gone across the border? Yeah, I think it is. I think it's mostly like a northern suburbs Adelaide Bogan thing, but obviously hasn't quite made the trip. I'm going to close the cricket here now because it is distracting me, and it's ad for Nickerbaits now. It's not actually the cricket because it's a lunch break at the cricket. Yeah, cricket goes on so long they have to take tea and lunch breaks during the play. It sounds ridiculous when you don't know it, but it's true. This is a song called "I Wish It Would Rain Down." Oh yeah, and Living Next Door to Alice is the other one. Is that Around the World? No, I never meant to see you again. Only passed by as a friend. And all this time I stayed out of sight. Started wondering why. There you go. Now I wish it would rain down on me. Oh yes, I wish it would rain down on me now. Yes, I wish it would rain down on me. Oh yes, I wish it would rain on me. You said you didn't need me in your life. Oh, I guess you were right. Oh, I never meant to cause you pain, but it looks like I did it again. Yeah. Now I wish it would rain down on me. Ooh, yes, I wish it would rain down on me now. Ooh, yes, I wish it would rain down on me. Yes, I wish it would rain on me. Though your hurt is gone, mine's hanging on inside. I know it's eating me through every night and every day. Just waiting on your side. 'Cause I know I never meant to cause you no pain. And I realize I let you down. Oh, would rain down on me. Yes, I wish it would rain down on me now. Yes, I wish it would rain down on me. Yes, I wish it would rain down on me now. I mean, no one can quite do that mad, just ranting at the top of your lungs like Phil can. But hopefully, I gave it a red hot go, which is all you can ask for, isn't it? At the end of the day, how are we going on time? We've got about 20 minutes left. I've got a bunch of songs still here in the old kit bag. Yeah, I did see someone's asking about Phil Collins. Yeah, I saw him interviewed on a drumming YouTube channel the other day. And yeah, it was very emotional to see him. He's not in a great state health-wise. He's had some issues, had some serious hearing issues, starting to have some mobility issues and things. But yeah, absolute legend. And he can only use one hand. And the thing is, when you've learned how to do things with one hand, like the drummer from Def Leppard someone was talking about, I think it's a bit different. It's a bit like me. Like I've never had two eyes, so I don't feel like I'm lacking because I can't see out of one of my eyes. I don't think it's a bit like that. Although the drummer from Def Leppard did lose his arm, so I don't know if he drummed beforehand. But basically, the longer you have something, the easier it is, and the more you've adapted to it over time. We're going off on weird tangents here today, but that's just how we roll here on the Happy Hour. We started this show as just an opportunity to hang out and have some fun. Yeah, come on, Aussies. I know. Let's go with the Australian cricket team are doing their absolute best to lose, aren't they? Oh, it's been a great series, though. I'm going to be disappointed when it's over, to be honest. But we do have the women's Ashes series coming up next, which is always cool. The quality of women's sport is just ridiculous. He lost in a bus accident. Really? Bus car probably came together. Hello, Rena. By the way, I hope you are doing well. And yeah, Bonfire. Good day to you. All right, I'm going to play a tune. This one's a bit of a fun one. Oh, let's capo up on the second for this one. Go. Let's get serious here, shall we? All right, this is does anyone remember the movie Jewel of the Nile? Michael Douglas, who was the female lead in that one? It wasn't Goldie Hawn, was it? No, it was someone like that. Anyway, it was one of those like 80s adventure-y kind of Indiana Jones adjacent, but not quite. And yeah, like Romancing the Stone. Was it the same actors? Was it like part of that whole universe? Anyway, I had a song in that movie by Billy Ocean. And yeah, there's the creepy, rapey Billy Ocean song, "Get out of my dreams and into my car." And then there's this one, which I think is slightly less creepy. This one's called "When the Going Gets Tough." 2, 3, 4. I got something to tell you. I got something to say. I'm gonna put this dream in motion. Never let nothing stand in my way when the going gets tough. Tough get going. I'm gonna get myself across the river. That's the price I'm willing to pay. I'm gonna make you stand and deliver. Give me love in the old-fashioned way. Whoa, darling, I climb any mountain, darling, I'll do anything. Ooh, ooh, can I touch you? Can I touch you? Do the things that lovers do. Ooh, 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 wanna hold you, I gotta get it through to you. Oh, when the going gets tough, tough get going. When the going gets rough, tough get rough. Hey, hey, ooh, ooh. The roof is on fire. I'm gonna buy a one-way ticket, 'cause nothing's gonna hold me back. train a coming, I feel it coming down my back. Oh, darling, I'd climb any mountain, darling, I'll do anything. Ooh, ooh, can I touch you? Can I touch you? Do the things that lovers do. Ooh, ooh, wanna hold you, gotta get it through to you. Oh, when the going gets tough, get going. When the going gets rough, when the going gets tough, get going. When the going gets rough, the tough get going. Little Billy Ocean. The river runs into the Billy Ocean. What does Secret Legacy say? Go Hawks. Nah. See, I got the Vegas Golden Knights hat on. I'm actually a Rangers fan. Like, if you go to my cupboard, there will be about 7 or 8 Rangers jerseys. But I went to Vegas last year and I bought this cap and I kind of like it. And it covers up my bald head. That's important. Bod Scott will always be number 1 for stage presence and poetry. There you go. Thank you. Yeah, good capo. I like a good capo. I've been capoing most things these days. I just find it there's something about the tone of this just sounds even better, even if I just capo on the first there. So I've become a capo your first fret kind of guy, even when I'm playing things that don't really necessarily need a capo. Yeah, feel free to hit the like button. That's a free way you can support me. You can leave donations. You can chuck a dono my way by donating, either by the donations here, or you can use the PayPal. So thank you to everyone who has done that recently. Yes, let's go Rangers. Look, this was on the maybe list, so but why don't I play it anyway? Because we've got a bit of extra time. All right, let's play some U2. Me Too. Foreigner were good, weren't they? There's so many good 80s bands. It's ridiculous, isn't it? All right, let's give this one a go. See the soul set in your eyes. See the thorn twist in your side, and I'll wait for you. Sleight of hand and twist of fate, better nails, she makes me wait, and I'll wait without you. With or without you, with or without you, through the storm we reach the shore. Give it all, but I want more, and I'm waiting for you. With or without you, with or without you, I can't live. With or without you, and you give yourself away, and you give yourself away. Hands are tied, my body bruised, got me with nothing to lose, nothing left to lose. What a nice little tune that is. A little impromptu. Hadn't practiced that one beforehand, so a little rusty, but still pretty cool. Here's another one I didn't practice beforehand, but I mentioned this band earlier, and this is a really cool song of theirs. This is In Excess. Don't ask me what you know is true. Don't have to tell you I love your precious heart. I was standing, you were there, two worlds collided, and they could never tear us apart. We could live for 1,000 years, but if I hurt you, I'd make wine from your tears. I told you that we could fly, 'cause we all have wings, but some of us don't know why. I was standing, you were there, two worlds collided, and they would never, ever tear us apart. I was standing, you were there, two worlds collided, and they could never tear us apart. A little bit of In Excess. I don't do anything in excess. All right, I got two more tracks to play for you. Let's play this one, because we're low on time. Thank you for being here, by the way. Thanks for hanging out with us. Been a good old time, as always. We ain't going nowhere. We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. Full commitment's what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Known each other for so long, your heart's been aching, but you're too tired to say it. Inside we both know what's been going on. We know the game and we're gonna play it. And if you ask me how I'm feeling, don't tell me you're too blind to see. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let gonna cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna live, let you down. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna live this down. I'm gonna be the never gonna give you up Rickroll guy for the rest of my life. Poor Rick Astley. He's actually a super talented dude. Yes, I rolled into the new year with some Rick Astley goodness. Alrighty, I'm running low on voice and it's getting hot in here. Even though I've got the air conditioner firmly on, it doesn't make it any easier to do things here. Thank you everyone for being here. Let's do a quick roll call. John, Barry, Glenn, Bonfire, Aaron or Claire's here. G'day, Aaron. Hope you're well. Princess LDG, Gordon Lee, Bleeding Red B, Mark B. Sorry, it can't keep up with my clicking. GarageBand covers. Yeah, Mum and Dad who were here. Q Caldwell's here. First Rickroll of the new year. There you go. I know. Well, the cricket's off now, but it was there. It's about 101 Fahrenheit. Yeah, so it's 32 Celsius today. So what's that? It's only about 90. Only in the low 90s. Real. All good. All good. All right. Yeah, no. You crank up the air conditioner is what you want me to do. You don't want to go there. All right, thanks everyone for hanging out with us. Don't forget Your Music Live tomorrow. We've got 49 or 450 tracks on Your Music Live tomorrow. It's going to be massive. So I hope you can join me for that one. But when I think about this show and when I think about what we've been doing for the last nearly 5 years now, I think about this song. I'm a huge fan of the movie Mannequin and therefore a huge fan of a couple of songs by a band called Starship. And this is one of them. This to me just epitomizes the movie Mannequin and this song and the colours behind me. It's just 80s, isn't it? So we're going to finish with this one because guess what? Nothing's going to stop us now. Look into your eyes, I see a paradise, world that I found too good to be true. Standing here beside you, want so much to give you the love in my heart that I'm feeling for you. Let them say we're crazy, I don't care about that. Put your hand in my hand, baby, don't ever look back. Let the world around us just fall apart. Baby, we can make it if we're hard to hard. And we can build this dream together, standing strong forever. Nothing's gonna stop us now. And if this world runs out of lovers, we'll still have each other. Nothing's gonna stop us. Nothing's gonna stop us. No, whoa, yeah. I'm so glad I found you. I'm not gonna lose you. Whatever it takes, I will stay here with you. Take it to the good times, see it through the bad times. Whatever it takes, your name is Kim Cattrall. Let them say we're crazy. What do they know? Put your hands around me, baby, don't ever let go. Let the world around us just fall apart. Maybe we can make it if we're hard to hard. And we can build this dream together, standing strong forever. Nothing's gonna stop us now. If this world runs out of lovers, we'll still have each other. Nothing's gonna stop us. Nothing's gonna stop us now. Wow, wow. Ooh, all that I need is you. All that I ever need is all that I want to do. standing strong forever. Nothing's gonna stop us now. If this world runs out of lovers, we'll still have each other. Nothing's gonna stop us. Nothing's gonna stop us now. It's not the 80s unless you have a cool let's key change it up by a semitone or a tone at the end. Alrighty. Thank you, Aaron. Look, this show has never been about taking yourself too seriously, so singing a duet with myself as Starship, why the hell not? Thank you, everyone, for hanging out with me here on the Happy Hour. We've gone over time. Go and check out Brad now. He's coming up next with his extra hour after party. Yeah, we have a good old time these days here. See, I like to do that, just playing through with a comment frozen on the screen. Very cool stuff. Yeah, look, I do play in drop D from time to time, but then I never get back into the right tuning again. I know Kim Cattrall in that movie is just awesome, and who is it? Jonathan, that guy. Anyway, I could talk about Mannequin and cool 80s movies forever, but I gotta go. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you for all your support, as we say at the end of each and every show, and have done for nearly 5 years now. Be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, keep creating. I'll see you next time. You're on the Happy Hour. Bye.